Pull Nope. Nope, not here. I've decided I'm just not here. Yeah. You can't make me press the button.
Yes, I can. I can make you press the button.
No, you can't.
Well, actually, he can.
Why are you getting involved with this?
Because I want you to press the button.
Okay. I'll press the button. Hi, everyone. It is Friday. It is currently 11 p.m. And we are now live with some more Odyssey. Hopefully everyone's day is going okay. My day is going amazing-ish. I guess we'll go with amazing-ish. Had a busy day of work, but it's over now, thankfully. I'm home, and I am tired, but not so tired that I can't try and entertain you guys. But before we get into it, let me say thank you to some pretty amazing people. As always, big shout out for you guys. Thank you so much. Anyone who was here 15 minutes prior to the show, or has been here for the entire thing, or will be here when you show up later, or just watching the VOD. A big shout out for you guys. Thank you so much. It's really appreciated. And this is for you guys. Hey, look. It's working.
Jody, you the best. You the best.
Yeah, I got my soundboard back. Also, a big shout out to Fallen Snow, X Crumble, It's Too Late Now, and Floxes. Thank you guys so much for the host. It's really appreciated. It's okay. I'm a big fan of you. So let's see here. I think. What is this? Nintendo of America just announced Animal Crossing 2019. Oh God. I can picture Alex already going, "Yo man, you gonna get that Switch? You get the f***ing Switch? And you get the f***ing Switch. You're gonna play the Animal f***ing Crossing, right, man?" Oh God. I can picture it already. Yeah, what? If you're I want to tell you right now. If you're looking at me through my window, that's impressive because the blinds and the shades are drawn. Yeah, that would be a feat I have never heard of. I mean, that would be some magical powers you have there. I don't know where you found them. I don't know where you got those magical powers, but congratulations, you have them. Is my bot up? My bot's up. Why didn't my bot send out a message? Terminal goggles. Is that how that works? All right. Got this done. All right. Love this song. Alright, so Odyssey. Alright, we're gonna go back to crew member. Because we already know that, like, going the next phase up without having things unlocked is miserable. So we'll do like a match or two of this, then we'll switch to regulars, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully. Is my fan really that loud? Yeah, my fan is actually that loud. Holy shit. I knew it was loud, but I didn't know it was that. Well, why isn't Yasu here?
Rules are made to be like buildings or people.
I have no clue. That's so weird, yeah. So I didn't even see if there was a yellow bubble. Usually they have a yellow bubble up that says, hey, you can't do this. Oh, I should have done zigs. I should have done zigs. It's right here. Haha! Ah! I fixed it. I have done it. And then screwed up my red mage. Story of my life. Can't have anything nice. Alright. Let's get... What is this? Interesting. Alright, let's get this. Actually, no. No. Let's get this. Where's it at? Let's get you. That's good. Let's get you. And let's get you. My goal is not to die this time. God, we are killing things so fast. Did they neuter this mode? Because I feel like we're just obliterating things so much faster than I was doing yesterday. I haven't changed anything. Maybe they neutered it. Yeah, everything is dying so quick. I mean, I'm not arguing. But definitely seems like we are killing things way faster than I was yesterday. And also feels like things are more forgiving today than they were yesterday. Like, that would have killed me yesterday. I'm sure if they did neuter it, I'm sure there's someone out there that's like, that's messed up. Why would they do that? I think it was hard, you know, the right difficulty. Because there's always someone that has to complain about something. I want the morning. Give me the morning. There we go.
I'm wearing lots of belts.
Maybe that's why Yasuo was taken out. Maybe with maybe when they changed it, they made it too, like, that just died so quick. Holy shit. Like, that was literally 2 shots. When that took me like 4 the other day. I mean, the true test will be when Kane's up. I mean, that will definitely be the true test. Wait, Malphite's building AD Malphite? Is that the only way to make him work? I want the money. Give me the money. No, I got health for days. Yeah, free money. Give me the money. Alright, so that's done. Let's get this. Alright. Done. What are we at attack speed wise? 119. So we can use some more attack speed. Maybe I'll get a wit's end. Yeah, this seems so much easier than yesterday. Alright. No money. So we want more attack speed. That would be on hit. Sure. Alright, we're at 145 now. Where's Malphite building? Some 152 with rockets on. All right, 147. I want the money. All right, so we want more attack speed. Attack speed with on hit would be nice. Oh, so they definitely changed that too.
Do you know who I am?
They require a demonstration.
Wait, Jinx is in love with Kane? Jinx is in love with Kane? Is that what the story arc is?
Surrender yourself to me. All great armies are mine to command. Sing my name. It's all mine.
I'm so dead. Yeah, he seems way too easy now. Like, he seems really ridiculously easy now. That seemed ridiculously easy. Am I wrong? Like, in comparison to yesterday. Gotta give it to my fellow Jinx sister. Like, that really seemed like... almost want to look up and see if they changed anything. Odyssey, SRO, disabled. Okay, now that Yasuo is disabled, how do you beat Onslaught difficulty now? Alright, so he's disabled not because of Odyssey, but because of a glitch with him. In the regular game. Yeah, there it is. Shit. Might as well, right? Let's look at these new augments we got. So we have... Yeah, that's fine. We'll take... Let's get rid of that. Let's take that. So that's now 2 things on Unstoppable Force. You have so many things. Yeah, I like that. That's fine the way it is. That's fine the way it is. Yasuo gets nothing. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go to Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain difficulty. Alright, so Ziggs or Sona. That's what we have to pick. Ziggs or Sona.
This'll be a blast.
I've been holding on for so long, I can't remember why. The fire's gone, I'm all burnt out, the embers have gone dry. I don't need your love to carry on. I don't need your love to make me strong.
That's where I found out about it. I looked up the tweet. That's how you find out all the things. Step 1, go to Twitter. Step 2, once you're on the Twitter, find your answer. But that definitely seemed a lot. I don't want to say easier, but it just seems a lot easier. Like I actually felt like I was doing damage to the damn things. Like they didn't feel like too much of a bullet sponge. interesting. Someone just, because of the hurricane going on, someone just sent me a new invention, which is basically this lining you put into the bathtub, and with the lining you can fill it up and be able to store fresh water up to 16 months. That still seems, I don't know. Playing some Magic the Gathering Arena. What, on the Steam? Is it on the Steam? No, from Wizards of the Coast site. Oh! Well, shows what I know. Give me the money. I want the money. The money. I'll get you. And then... $50. It's invite only. I feel gypped. Oh yeah, we're so... Holy shit. Yeah, they nerfed this. Ooh. Ow. That's a bad location for that shit. I mean, they still hurt, don't get me wrong. But yeah, we are definitely, like, damage-wise, we are much better off than we were yesterday. Like, yesterday, like, I felt, like, so weak. I have a feeling what happened was they tuned it for, Nope. I have a feeling they tuned it thinking that, like, people were gonna have masteries, but since there's no masteries, it's impossible to, like... got you, girl. After all those times you saved me, it's the least I can do. Oh God, now save me. Alright, though. I'm still getting popped with those one abilities. Give me the morning. Alright, we got that. Might as well just throw shit. Oh God. Because in a perfect world, I need to get I mean, don't get me wrong. It's still hard. The only difference now, though, is it doesn't feel hopeless. Like before, it felt hopeless because of how bullet spongy these guys were. Oh. Oh. Give me the morning. Shh, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone what I just did. We need things with more mana. Yeah, you have mana.
What do you mean?
Give me the morning. Nice. Ah. I get popped so hard at Ziggs. Wow. Give me the morning.
To come to save you?
Yeah. I mean, I doubt it'll fill up in time, but at least it'll give me some survivability. We'll get Lichbane next. I said, at least it doesn't feel hopeless. Like, we could not even, like, take down any of those freaking orbs yesterday. So we got swarmed so bad. Holy shit. Now that was indeed a thing. Ah, my eye. We're doing good so far. I don't know if we're just like missing something or because this is what happened the last time where it just felt like none of the bad guys ever showed up that we needed to get like gold. 500. Yeah, I might actually finish my Roa. Remember how I said that very bullet spongy? We started getting that way towards the end on this one. Alright, so we're now at 40% cooldown because that's that. Okay, cool. So now we can get. And I doubt we'll have the money for it. I think that was that was the last round. So. Oh.
We'll make a game of it. You try to survive.
Hey, it's Kane. Hi, Kane. We're gonna beat you this time. We didn't even get to Kane last time. Holy shit. Aha. Alright, Marimana's complete. That's additional 89 attack damage. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh my god. Who's left? One Jinx, one Sona, one Malphite. So yeah, they took it looks like they took the difficulty off of wow. I think the next time I play this, if I play Ziggs, I think I'm just gonna build nothing but Rod of Ages. Just so I have more survivability. Oh, we're probably gonna win. My team's got it. My team's badass. Look at my team go.
Ross, I'm
Stop
hurt.
me up. I still have a ton of bullets.
We killed him. He died, but because The Last of Us died during his death animation. Ah.
Shame. Shame.
All right, Chucky, sleep well, sweet dreams. Most likely kill you in the morning.
Do you know who I am?
Well, it's a good stream because of you and people like you. That's kind of weird, man. Where's he gonna send the beam to? That way. I like how the bomb just like travels for, you know, towards him forever. Come on, baby. Oh god. Oh god.
Scream for your emperor.
Hey, what's up, love shooter? How are you doing this evening? Oh.
How dare you report me? Entertain me. Stand aside, worm. How dare you report me? Stand aside, worm.
Oh my god.
You're gonna love this next part. Sing my name.
Jesus. Good having tea. The thing I have noticed now is I don't know if they've changed the difficulty on this. But this is the second match in a row. And it feels a little bit easier. It's still hard. But it definitely feels a little bit easier to deal with.
Now fight. Come at me, dog. All great armies are mine to command.
Nope. You should help him. Not me. There you go. What kind of tea are you having?
Die where you stand. Entertain me.
Like, the little monsters feel like a lot easier to deal with. Kane feels like he's still a pain in the booty.
Whoa, little member down over here.
I still don't like playing Ziggs though.
That crew member looks real bad.
All great armies are mine to command.
Damn. Oh. I want some green tea. There you go, Sona. Okay. That was 3 games of this, so let's switch back to regular. I did it. Defeat Kane twice. Yeah, about that. Yeah, it's just that I can't. I want to. Oh, ooh, hold on. Is it time? Has it been long enough? Or am I gonna have to write a letter to my favorite rioter? Ah ha 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 ha! It is time. That's 1. 2. 3. Jinx and Sona is all I have left. Jinx is left. There we go. Oh no, one more. Forgot about him. There we go. I have all the skins now. I did it. I'm still winning League of Legends. Icon. Border. Now, if it's like the other one, it should have... Yeah, here's the small ones. Which I'm cool with. I'm cool with them doing this. But I don't want to burn the you know, I don't want to get the borders that way. Rather get the borders through this thing. This thing. Good times. I haven't had a good green tea in a while, though. I really haven't. Ignore the man with the pill bottle. Alright, last pick mid. We get to see who we're facing. Are you, I don't know who is or isn't. Are you going to a video game con this weekend?
You're scared. Good to know.
That's still the weirdest, like, name for a convention ever. Yeah, it's this weekend is a video game con. It's definitely like on the list of cons, it is the weirdest name con ever. Like you would think it would be like a little bit more like I don't know, Gaming Palooza or something like that. Like just calling yourself a video game con. It's just like, okay, we get it. You're a video game con, but what is your cool name? Because like every con like has like their name, you know, like New York Comic Con. I guess they're all just like simple. But a department is in a weird place again, so I wouldn't be able to go anyway. Oh, what's happening in your department? Like, what is the word on the street with your department right now? What is the 411 of your department? Or whatever the cool kids say nowadays. Or what the cool kids say. Fudge. Much better. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Woo. I thought I was gonna have to cry there for a second.
Are you the hunter or the prey?
Where's my gin page? Because I always feel bad. I really do. I always feel bad when, like, you have weird things happening in your department. Because it just sucks. Everyone can't stand our manager. He doesn't help anyone. He doesn't help. Everyone needs it. Our assistant manager is somewhere south with the hurricane on vacation. I'm being run ragged and everyone feels sorry for me. Okay, so first and foremost, the biggest thing is, I will tell you right now, it is a known line. People don't quit jobs, people quit bosses. End of story. Awful, shitty bosses will destroy employees and make good employees just go and leave and not care. And that's why it's up to the person in charge of the store to recognize when one of their managers is doing, like, making it a toxic environment and causing employees to just, like, up and leave. If your boss isn't noticing that or doesn't care, then they're just part of the problem also. Next week I have to go to another store and help out one of our managers because they lost 3 other people. I mean, eventually, let's be completely honest. Eventually, push is going to come to shove with you, where you're just going to be like, peace. Whether it's because you got a new cool job working with the place that you're applying for, or it's something else.
Come with me.
I need your cell phone. No, your cell phone.
I can make it just
Your actual cell phone. Because remember, it sends the text. Just put my helmet on. Yeah, there you go. Hey, you might call it a literary reference. I call it a history reference. Just saying. I have my soundboard again. I'm excited.
I can make it distance.
If I lose, I have to buy you a new one. Okay.
I return stronger than the dead.
I'm so dead. Oh, I'm not dead. I should have been dead. I should have been dead. She should have killed me off. Everyone. Damn. Everyone can have an issue with one or two people in the department, but they all agree they can't stand our manager. Yeah. I might live. Nope. I might live is not accurate.
I do not wish to grow old.
Except, you know, the Iliad and the Odyssey are fictional stories, so how is that history? Okay, so first and foremost, it is history. Because I'm going to explain this to you in a way that a history person would explain it to you as best as I can. The reason why it's history is to the people who read the Iliad and the Odyssey. This was fact. I mean, yes, hindsight being 2020, we can go, yep, it was a fake story. It was fictional. But to the people reading it, to the people listening to the story, to the people passing it down, this was a work of actuality. It was a work of actual the history of the Grecian people. You know, like to them, you know, Achilles was a real person. To them, a lot of the people of that era were real people. And so once you start looking at it as from the aspect of that, to the people that read it, it was real, it then becomes more of a historical document because it puts you into the mindset of the people who were believing it. Yep, correct. Jesus Christ, I keep getting hit by everything. I mean, to the Grecians, like, it was fact. It was fact that this happened. That it's not something I would have thought of being taught in history class. But then again, I never, because that's the whole thing is, all right, so in the greater scheme of things, in most normal history courses, no. Like if you learn history in high school, history in middle school, history in elementary school, no, they're not going to open up the Iliad and the Odyssey because Because the simple fact is, they're just looking at historical dates, like, you know, the Tea Party happened on X day, you know, the shot heard round the world happened on this day. Once you start getting into college history, you start looking at from a much broader perspective of, okay, so what caused the shot that heard around the world? What led to that moment? Other than just it's a date. And so that's why you have to look at it as, to give you an idea, the other reason why it's taught in history is, to give you an idea, Alexander the Great, his hero was Achilles. And after this match, if you so want, my one teacher was really cool. I think I still have the notes from it. If I have it, I will bring it up. But he actually pointed out how the opening of the Iliad, if you just replace a word here and a word there, stops being a tale about this fictional character and becomes a story. I'm dead. Damn. And so, like, if you actually look at the Iliad, it has this whole opening about Achilles. God, I can't believe I'm actually doing a history lesson right now in un momento. I have a game to play.
Get up. Stand firm.
But yeah, so like, if you just look at the opening of the Iliad, you know, where it's like rage to the, what is it? It's like rage to Achilles or something like that. Because it speaks of Achilles, you know, rage and anger. And if you take out Achilles and put in Alexander and replace a few other words, it literally is the opening of the Iliad is basically the tale of Alexander the Great. And what makes it even more, you know, shocking is the fact that if you find out, Alexander the Great, you know, like adored, you know, Achilles. He wanted nothing more than to have the same, you know, like powers, the same, you know, wherewithal of like of what he had. Wow, this match is not going well. I'm gonna have to like do some magic. And so that's why in history class you don't just like study the dates and all that in college. You know, that's when you start looking at like when I learned Roman civilization, we actually studied the Bible to a degree. Because to a degree, some parts of the Bible can be taken as a first-person account of what happened during the time of him. Nope. I'll live, barely. But I'll live. Now I wish, like, this is a part of me I wish more history teachers taught that way. Because I think more people would be able to get into history and enjoy history if you looked at history from the aspect of what meant what and what mattered, instead of just, well, you know, on this date this happened. Okay, well that's cool and all. But what's it matter? And that's the difference between high school and college. Because in high school, you know, in your high school courses, they're gonna go, well, what day did the Boston Tea Party happen? You'd be like, oh shit, the Boston Tea Party, man. That was that thing where a bunch of people dressed up and went on something, and they're like, no, I just want the date. What day did it happen? And it's just like, oh shit. And then people hate it. People hate history because of that, because they're just like, why am I just studying these dates? This is stupid, you know?
I was spared for.
But then if you start looking at it as a why did it happen? Why did it matter? That's the part of history that can be interesting. You know, like, it's like the difference between, you have a science teacher that's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna teach you how to I'm gonna teach you, you know, biology, right? So while I'm teaching you biology, right? I'm not gonna actually, you know, tell you, like, I'm gonna be like, this right here, that right there, that's a DNA. Okay, cool. Yeah. DNA. Yeah. What's the DNA do? Oh, don't worry about it. I just need you to know it's DNA. Oh, okay. And this over here, this is RNA. Ooh. And what's RNA do? Why does RNA matter? Don't worry about it. Shh. Just know it's RNA. Like, that doesn't inspire people to enjoy the content. You know, it's like the difference between, like, English people. Like, there are the people that are like, man, wow. You know, so like, I could tell you, like, you know, hey, you know, I'll use you because I know you're an English major. Could you imagine? Yes, we educate the curiosity of kids. It's probably the best way of putting it. Where it's just like, the test, the standardized test you must take requires you to know X. Okay, but what about this thing that I want to know more about? No, we don't have. Nope, no time for that. You just got to know DNA and RNA, or like, what is it? like that's what I'm saying is like if you start doing things like you know, there's just so many ways that like it could have been so much better. Like things could be so much better. But unfortunately, it's just like, why are we even going to teach this? You know, like it's not on the test. Because it's about, it should be more than a test. Like there should be more than a test. Is all that matters, you know, like that's the worst part is like whether you enjoy a course or not doesn't matter in high school. It all matters as to what you got on that damn test at the end of the day. Damn. And so that's why like I wish we taught history the way we taught history in college. I'll give you an example. All right. When I took American Civ in college. When I took American Civ in college, all right, let's go even. When I took American Civ in high school or middle school, you know, they just taught you the dates, right? But when I got to college, right, they're like, okay, it's 2 or 3 months before the war actually breaks out. What if I told you there are people in the colonies that are sympathizers for the crown, where they think that us colonists are a bunch of rabble-rousers and that we should just shut up and be happy for what the crown gave us. You know, like the crown does so much for us and we should just be happy, you know, just smile and nod, you know, because the crown's doing all this stuff for you and you should be more than willing to pay your taxes for what they do. There were sympathizers, okay? There really was. Now, in college, the way we explored it, or at least I did in this one class, is we wrote a letter. We wrote a letter home. And the purpose of writing the letter home was so that way you could explore and go, hey, you know, why would someone be a British sympathizer? Why would they be anti-colony? And so now you're writing a letter home. You write your letter and you send it home. And when you send it home, your letter home is basically a list of reasons why you are pro-Britain. And it's an interesting way to look at it because there were people that honest to God, were 100% pro-Britain.
Get up, stand firm, strike hard.
And so that's one of the things that, like, I wish more I wish more history courses were taught that way. I really do. Because I think more people would be into history if we taught history courses that way. Unfortunately, we don't.
This skill is fashioned for
I don't know what this white box is, but I have a white box on my screen. It's really cute.
I came for the hunt. Stay for the fruit.
Ah. It's my cute little white box. Oh, man. Lucian's just like... Oh, shit. Whole match is just out of control now. $1,200.
I'm going to save.
So my whole thing is screwed up right now, it looks like. I don't know why.
It's a good day.
But Don wants to know if you know how you want. Oh shit. Huh. That's a good point. I have to figure that out.
This is hard.
I haven't, like, I knew it was coming up. I just forgot when it was coming up.
Let them come to us.
To be completely honest. You better save me, Malphite. Well, that's good. I'm glad Tommy is reminding me. Because if Tommy did not remind me, Steven would have forgotten. Well, it's more of a question of what can his computer handle.
They have no idea what it
Stay alone. Stay abreast.
damn. Oh. Started turning around the end. Well, thankfully, if only you had a good friend that was well versed in computers, you might be able to get that answer. I mean, I don't know where you can find a friend like that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you have a friend somewhere out there that is well versed enough in computers that he could possibly tell you what the computer can and can't handle, and could possibly test things out before now and then. But I don't know who that person might actually be. Hold on a second. Do. Did I disconnect my? No, it's definitely connected. Wonder why it's not showing up. But yeah, I don't know where you're gonna find this friend who would have all this knowledge to possibly figure out this stuff that you're looking for. I mean, good luck with that. I mean, I'm sure he exists out there. I don't know what's going on.
Breeze from the heat wave stole my emotions. I left my doubts when I was swept by the ocean. And every pulse from the tide.
Interesting.
Finish line.
That is very interesting.
We were made to ride.
Hmm.
You and I were first in line. And we took them.
Oh, it couldn't have been that long. I mean, I'm sure you have a friend of that description that you've at least seen last month. There you go. Let me know how that works out. This Dave guy. We went from last pick to first pick. Has it been 2 months already? No, it's been 1 month. Uno month. 1 month. 1 month. Because my birthday was a little less than a month ago.
You're scared. Good to know.
I mean, I could be completely wrong. I'm willing to admit I am completely wrong. Bottom top swapping. Who do I want to pick?
Fortune doesn't favor fools.
Alright, so we're gonna go with Zoe would probably be better. Yeah. Gotta fit the data to confirm my claim. No! Doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. been more than a month since Gen Con. Has it really? I forget when we came home from that. Yeah. So it's been a month and 10 days. Oh wait, hold on. Ends on Sunday. We left on Monday. So a month and 9 days. 1 month, 9 days. No, it was the 6th. We drove back on the 6th. Because the 5th was the last day of the event. And then we stayed over on Sunday afternoon, where I proceeded to stream, and you guys proceeded to swim. And then we returned home on the Monday. Yeah, the Monday. That's why we got to get you a notebook. We got to get you some pad and paper. For a writer, you should have a diary. They made a whole song about it. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to do this. I'm professional. I'm going to do this. I can't believe I'm going to do this. Is... Oh, I'm not gonna be able to find it in time. Makes me sad. Alright, I'm gonna find it later.
Sure you can handle me, son.
You're right, I should. I'm horrendous at journaling. I've tried so many times, and I own... Well, alright, so you want to know the secret? Want to know the secret? The secret is the same thing that it comes to streaming. It's a pain in the ass when you first start, and it's hard to keep yourself going. But then once you get into the groove and you build up and you get like a routine set, it becomes easier. Well, that's why you got to set up a schedule. You set up the schedule of every morning when I wake up, I'm going to journal for 30 minutes, or every night before I go to bed, I'm going to journal for like 30 minutes. Oh my god. Are we really doing a double 80 carry mid?
No pray, no pay.
What are you?
I know what I'm doing.
You know what? You do? Just picture you're in the movie 50 First Dates, and that every single day you're going to forget everything from the day before unless you journal it. And then you can make a whole story about it, how you are the 50 First Dates girl. And then one day you'll just wake up pregnant and you won't know what happened. You'll be like, what the hell? That's why I always laughed at that movie. It's just like, one day they have a child, and it's just like, ah. And like, the concept of the movie is cool. Don't get me wrong. But like, if you think about it, like, just from a perspective of every day she forgets everything that's going on, right? And then like, so she keeps a journal to remind herself of all the things from the previous day, right? And so she's got years and years and years and years and years and years and years of this journal, right? Could you imagine you wake up and it's just like, hey, guess what time it is? Oh, you killed me, Pike! Pike, you killed me! You pulled him to me. Damn it, Pike. You know, so it's like if you think about it, right? Well, yeah, I know, like at the end it's the video montage, but it's still like, I don't know. I feel like, how often are they really updating that video montage? Because I don't foresee them having full editing equipment on that boat. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe they have an editing station on board the boat. I mean, and it's VHS on top of it, right? So, like, but I mean, like, since, all right, well, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. You know, could you imagine that kid growing up? You know, she knows her mom has like 20-second memory, so she could literally just be like, she knows the videotape is not being edited every day, right? And so she could literally just be like, hey, Mom, yeah? Remember that $20 I lent you? No. Mom, I told you to record it. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, Mom, can you give me my $20? Sure, honey, I owe you the $20, so let me go give you that $20, you know? Like, could you imagine? Mom, don't you remember yesterday? You said that you would let me borrow the car. No, I didn't. You promised me that you were gonna record it. Did you forget again? Because said you know they don't have the editing software on that boat, so like she can easily get away with shit. You know? But that's the beauty of it, is like you always make sure it's something new. Like you don't double it up. Like you don't go like it's $20 every time, because she's gonna be like, oh yeah, it's $20. We handled that. I wrote it right here. That's why you always do like like $20 is the first day, right? Then it's like the next day you do like, oh God, Mom. You said I could date Billy. And then like the next day you're just like, Mom. Or even worse, right? Mom. You told me not to tell Dad. You get a crack pipe and put it in your mom's stuff. You're like, Mom, you told me yesterday you were gonna stop smoking the crack. I didn't know I was smoking crack. You promised me, Mom. You promised me. You said no more crack, and it's right here. Here's your crack pipe. You know what, Mom? I won't tell Dad as long as you give me some money, okay? If you give me some money, I'll forget about it, okay? But I'm talking about, like, it's gonna happen. Like, the terrible teenage years are gonna happen. Every kid did it. Like every kid went through those terrible teen years, especially when they say the infamous like, "I hate you, Mom." Like every kid has said that at some point. And if you haven't, I want to know who your therapist was. Bobby's mom is so much cooler than you. So now mix that with like the concept of the story, where it's just like, and really, he was the only reason I had teenage angst at all. This is a fun matchup. I just gotta let him have it. He's dead. Nope. You need to feel sorry for at.
Don't get cocky.
All right. At least Pike is doing okay.
I know what I'm doing.
But yeah, that's the whole thing. Is just like I always like, because I was a film major, I look at like giant plot holes like that, because like half of being a film major is trying to figure out where the plot hole is so you can cover it up. Like, that's half of the battle, is figuring out where's the loophole. Where's the loophole that throws this whole thing off?
Set sail.
Should have maxed you first.
Step 2.
Oh yeah. You wanna do this? Guess not. I really don't see the examples as loopholes though. Just fodder for more conflict and story later on. Well, because the whole thing is it loophole as in like, yes, if they were planning on making an extended series on it, like this is the actual, you know, story is beginning. Then that's cool. But the reason why I'm saying it's a loophole is the problem is it's an open, right, I guess loophole is a bad term for it. Maybe like the fact that it leaves too much question at the end for a one-shot movie. Like most movies that are a one-shot should have most of your story elements done, like handled, you know, where there's no like question of, well, what about the future? I mean, sure, we get it that the two of them live happily ever after on their boat. She had a kid, they got married, you know, but like there's still like issues. But yeah, loopholes is definitely, you know, like not the most appropriate term to say for it. but just leaving something way too open than it needed to be.
Step 2.
Clearly, Sig hasn't heard of David Chase. I mean, in both of these movies, there's suspension of disbelief. Yeah, which leads back to our original discussion like a while ago, which is like, I'm willing to suspend disbelief to a degree, but you need to give me a reason to suspend my disbelief. Like, do I think there are space wizards out there that have the ability to manipulate and break physics? No. But it's in a science fiction, you know, like, setting, so I have my suspension of disbelief for that. You know, because, like, I'm like, all right, cool. You know, like, this is a sci-fi movie. You get certain bonus points thrown to you because you're a science fiction movie. But it's not a science fiction movie. It's a like a comedy romance or, oh God.
You've got dangerous eyes.
Let's grab you. There we go. I really, like, to be completely honest, and this is gonna sound like, you know, pompous as shit, I really didn't have teenage problems. All of my teenage problems were caused by my brother, not by me. My team just left me. My team literally left me. They left me. Clearly, these are rom-com, not exactly the most hard-hitting, realistic of movies. I think the assumption is for the kids growing older and special. But that's not how relationships work. Jesus Christ. I thought all relationships worked that way. Shit. What am I gonna do? I'm screwed. Yeah, that's not good. Jesus Christ. Is he all movement speed? He has to be all... No, he's not. He's just literally... one boot. That's just normal Ramus, huh? Wait, whoa. I have had problems with that, all right? When I grew up and realized what he brought on, like, when I was younger, I didn't know what the hell he brought. When I grew up and learned medicine and learned what the hell he actually brought with him and how much he injected into her, damn right I had a problem with that. But like, using your logic, you know what, maybe he didn't bring it on a date. Maybe he just has it in a bag for, like, you know, treatment of patients. You know, maybe he just has a doctor bag. You know, it's possible. I mean, if we're playing the suspension of disbelief game, you know, he just has a bag in his car that he carries around for, like, when he's dealing with, like, psych patients. I mean, hell, I have a trauma bag in my car. I can't wait to hear. Are you really equating Thorazine to your trauma kit? Yes. Yes, I am. Plot hole, rom-com that really bothers me is The Holiday. The Holiday. Wait, hold on. Is that the one where the guy, hold on. I don't want to read it. I want to see if I can remember. Is that the one where the guy and the girl, she goes to his flat overseas and he goes to his flat, and then they learn so much about each other through it, and then they get together at the end? Like, I think it was Foreign or something like that. I forget what it was. Am I right? Am I right? Is it that one? Oh, it was the two women. Oh, I saw it. I can tell you right now, I saw it. I can't remember the full thing, but I saw the damn movie. I know that's hard to believe, but I actually saw the movie. I remember it was something like that, like people either switch or whatnot. And I know there's that other movie, romantic comedy, that's like, that's weird as hell, which is like The Mailbox, I think it's called, which is like they're conversing with each other through a mailbox, but it's actually one's in the future, and then somehow the person has to go save the other person that they have fallen for through this mailbox that they've never met. Oh, the lake house. That's it. I'm glad I remember such silly things like this. All right. I just... No, Twilight does not make sense. Sorry. Vampires burn in sunlight. They don't sparkle. The whole movie made no sense. It would have been over in about 3 seconds. The second he went outside, that first time, he would have just burned the hell up, and the movie would have been over. Nope. Nope. There are certain rules. There are certain rules that are fundamental proofs. One of which is the fact that vampires burn in sunlight. Yes, Bram Stoker and outline the rules. Okay, wait. Okay, we're gonna play a game. Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna play again this cool game. This is a cool game. This is a great game, and this is gonna illustrate my point as best as I can. This is chapstick. I can apply chapstick to my lips, and guess what it'll do? It'll help keep my lips from becoming chapped. I cannot then just take this and go, you know, this is forehead cream. What? Yep, it's forehead cream. No, it's chapstick. It's for your lips. Nope, forehead cream. If they wanted to make a new type of character, they should have named it something else. Bram Stoker made vampires and Dracula. If they wanted to make mythical creatures that can be out in the sun and sparkle in the daylight, call them something else. Because the rules are set for what a vampire is. If you want to be original and create your own storyverse thing, call it something else. I also disagree with smart zombies. When people started creating smart zombies, it's not, call it something else then. It's not a zombie anymore. Yes, and guess what? When you repackage it, what do? You change the name of it. It turns from chapstick to head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head. See, it's no longer chapstick at that point. It's head on. Once a character is made, once a specific thing is made, if I created it, it is my creation. I have envisioned, closed my eyes, and created a vampire. If you want to make something that's some offshoot, different world thing, that's cool. Call it something else. Call it a Belugaloo. I don't care. Hell, I'll even let you steal part of it. Vampdingo. Or Dingo Pyre. I don't care. You can call it something else. Just call it something else because it's no longer a vampire. Once you change it, it's no longer the original product.
And it is a false thing to use that original product as something else. Depends on which version of Pirates. But Pirates, I'm gonna deal with you. History, ready? Pirate, by definition, is anyone who goes about stealing. Pirates still exist today. Those are, to use your logic, real things. Just saying. You can't argue that something on one end is this mythological thing, and so we can do whatever we want because it's fake, but then go, well, what about this real life thing? Can't have it both ways. You can't in one breath be like, yo, vampires are vampires and they can be whatever the hell I want them to be because, you know, they're fake. But what about pirates? All I'm saying is when someone creates something, if I create something and you want to use aspects of it, then just call it something else. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't have... They use the word vampire because it's a buzzword. They're like, oh, if we call it vampires, people are like, vampires. But if they called it a vambaloogaloo, you know, like we'll use the first part of vam because they're still drinking blood, I guess. And boogaloo because they can boogie out in the sunlight and just shimmer. You know, like people are like, what the hell is a vamboogaloo? Well, that's true. And movies take a lot of liberties. Like, for instance, we're toppling. In the Gladiators, right? Right? In Gladiators, right? Very rarely. Now, if you watch any of the Gladiator movies, the head dude is constantly, kill them all, kill them all. That didn't really happen until Nero. Nero was the first that was just like putting everyone to death. But that's because like they understood how expensive and how much training a gladiator went through. So they rarely ever put someone to death unless like you put on a shit show or you've been putting on shit shows and your death was more entertaining than your living. But in regards to like Hollywood, right? The second part is the actor was told to change it. So originally, thumbs down was not kill the person. Thumbs down was actually save the person or spare the person, because you put your thumbs down to bury the sword into the sand. Thumbs up was actually kill the gladiator because it means take it to the neck. But the problem was the movies were like, no one's gonna understand this shit. You know, they were like, this is not gonna work. It's not gonna work at all. So we're gonna have to switch it up. 80. You know what? Let's do doggo. Let's do doggo. Well, and I can understand what you're saying there. That, like, you know, the aspect of, you know, story elements could not exist if people weren't allowed to have freedom to represent or build or do whatever they pleased. But when it comes to the Grimm fairy tales, they took the story as total. So, like, for instance, Wicked took and said, here's a possible different reasoning why Elphaba turned into the Wicked Witch of the West. The difference is with that is they didn't go, yo, Elphaba, you know, like the Wicked Witch of the West. Yeah, she's not a wizard. She's actually psychic. What? Yeah, she's psychic. You know? Because she's no longer the Wicked Witch of the West. She's the psychic witch, or the wicked psychic of the West at that point. You know? But let's just call her a witch anyway, because she's still moving objects and doing things that are witch-like. You know, they kept her as her, with whom she is. And so that I have no problem with. So with the Grimm fairy tales, to a degree, they kept certain things are solidified. But if I'm creating a concept, a race, so to speak, because vampires, for the most part, is a race. Zombies is a race. It's not a thing. It's not a this. It's a race. It's a race. So, like, elves. Elves across the board are elves. There's some things that are different here and there, but for the most part, elves are elves. Unless you go to Harry Potter. Then they're tiny midgets that are naked. I'll get into that later. Because there are two different versions of elves. There's elves like Santa elves and elves like as in Legolas. But what was I thinking of? But the whole aspect of the shift is zombies are zombies. They're a race. This is a shell, and this is what they are. And vampires are a race, and this is what they are. Werewolves are a race, and this is what they are. You know, if I created something, and then someone took what I created and said, no, it's this way, then it's no longer what I created, and then I don't think you should call it the same thing. This is why we have napkins, toilet paper, and paper towels. They all can do the same thing, but they're a little different. They have different names for a reason. One wipes your ass, one wipes your face, and one wipes the counter. It does the same thing. I can use toilet paper on my butt. You know, I can use toilet paper to clean up my mouth after eating a slice of pizza. But notice they have different names. They can have the same function, but they have different names because they have a different thing. Like the known things of like vampires are sunlight hurts them. They have to drink to live. Depending on which version you have, garlic is an issue. you know, and a few other things. And those are the rules of vampires. Once you start getting rid of the rules, it's just like... But that's what I'm saying is if you're going to target a different audience and you're going to change the rules, just change the name. Why does it have to be a vampire? Let me ask you this. I will go from the other option. Why does it have to be called a vampire? If you're going to fundamentally change a bunch of the rules about what it is, then why is it a vampire? Like, some might argue that in Will Smith's movie, I Am Legend, they're zombies. They're literally zombies, but they're super strong, super fast, super intelligent, you know, whole 9 yards. Not once do they call them zombies. But I'm just saying, if you're going, I'm asking you, if I'm going to fundamentally change a bunch of characteristics about this one specific thing, why is it still a vampire? So call them a leech. Leech are bloodsuckers. They're cold. They have it. Leeches have issues with sunlight. They're cold. You know, like, why don't you just call him a leech at that point? You just gave him a name that does exactly what you pointed out. A leech. Cool, it's a leech. It's not a vampire, it's a leech. And then what's cool about it is by just calling it a leech, guess what happened? You've created your own, like, at that point, as an author, you created your own character. Which I think is cool. It's admirable at that point that you've created your own race, your own thing. This is what separates you from everyone else. All right, so you know what? You are a writer, right? I'm gonna put this in a different spin. You're a writer, right, Caprese? With that being that you're a writer, right? Let's say your life's work, right? The one thing you are known for is you created this one thing. It's your thing. It's your thing. You created it. And we'll just say it's some icicle, you know, crystal, you know, unicorn fairy, right? It's like this hybrid icicle unicorn fairy, right? And it's only alive once a millennia or something like that, right? Like, you got to come up with something cool, right? I get it. And your icicle unicorn fairy, you know, you come up with a name, you come up with the rules, you come up with all the things that make this, and then that's your thing. You know, you get known in the literary community as that's your thing, right? You've done it. Now someone comes around, some author comes around and decides, you know what? I'm going to take your icicle unicorn fairy thing and I'm going to change 90% of the rules of it, call it the same thing, and then release it in my own book. Are you okay with that at that point? Now again, your big thing that you're known for is this icicle unicorn fairy thing. Are you okay with someone else using your thing, same name, same everything, even though it no longer follows all the work and hard work and determination you put into the story? I too want to read about icicle unicorn fairies. Quickly. Quickly. Caprese, I need you to write me a story about icicle unicorn fairies, please. See, that's where we will have to agree to disagree. It would be like rewriting the Iliad and Odyssey and just saying, you know, like all of a sudden the Iliad and Odyssey is about this hoe named Helen and how she couldn't keep her legs closed. And so she wasn't actually like, you know, kidnapped the whole time. If only Helen kept her legs closed. Like, could you imagine if I wrote that book? I would be like, I would be so demeaned. They would be like, that's a classic. How could you do that? But it's a classic. It's in public domain. I should be able to do whatever the hell I want with it, right? Well, yes, people have reimagined the Bible. That's why there's 7,000 versions of the Bible, depending on which version we're gonna go with. We going with the King James. we going with the classic Latin. And which version of the classic Latin are we going with? $1,600. Reimagine. We had that. We saw how the backlash that came from that. Remember, it said gun on the side. It said sword on the side of the gun. We had that. And everyone hated it. Or did we forget that Leonardo DiCaprio was part of the reinterpretation of Romeo and Juliet? Well, that too. The ridiculous version. Yeah, I know.
Shall we harvest their aura?
Alright, so let's now get some armor up and running. This, that. DiCaprio. Now, here, a thing about The Little Mermaid. Disney, who wrote and made The Little Mermaid, can do whatever the they want with it. Because they created it. If they want to change the rules, they can. If they want to turn it into like The Little Mermaid's actually the villain, then so be it. Need some cooldown reduction. I like the giant what. Hello, Blitz. Holy shit. I thought though, here's my caveat. I thought Disney was the one who authorized it though. Are we talking about that really awful ass movie with the Little Mermaid is like a sideshow in some circus? Are we talking about that Little Mermaid? Because if we're talking about that Little Mermaid, that film. I kick that into the same category as Twilight. 100%. That shit goes right into the same category. Rocky Balboa ended the Cold War. You know, that's not too far off. Though the truth is, Pepsi. Pepsi ended the Cold War, actually. Well, Ronald Reagan via Pepsi. Who brought the Ignite to the party? You know what? Then Disney too. Please don't fire me. If Disney owns a piece of Twitch, I'm so sorry. Just so you know, this is the character Siegfried, and I, Steven, do not hate on Disney or anything Disney has ever created. I think Disney is the greatest company in the world. Yep. so selling out right now, in case. Dear Disney, look at what one of your people on Twitch was saying. Disney, oh, you're gone now. We've all seen how F Disney works. Welcome to Guardians of the Galaxy. As Batista went on the F Disney story arc. Do they officially own our entire childhood? Literally sending 3 at me. Though some things are taken to ridiculous levels, like Fox and Helm basically just shared the name with its source book, and that's it. Oh, you mean like AI? Are we gonna talk about AI, another Will Smith movie? Which literally the only thing from AI that is the name of the movie, the name of the characters, and robots go amok. That's it. Everything else has changed. How they go amok, why they went amok. Star Wars, Marvel, 20th Century Fox. There's a couple holdouts left there. At least for me. They don't own Bill Nye the Science Guy yet. Love me some Bill Nye. And PBS, they don't own PBS. So because they don't own PBS, was it AI? Oh, iRobot. I'm thinking of iRobot. Sorry, not AI. See, we're on the same page. I Am Legend was stupid too, while audience were stupid. Well, you didn't like the Will Smith is God, basically? That Will Smith can fix everything? Our team gets getting picked off. You're still up. I can't teleport bottom again. I'm. So test on. Yeah, that sadly that happens way too often. Like, that literally happens way too often. I need to get you. Then once we have that, then we'll go for what you call it? Every time. Every time. This is why I need to get that. The cane babysit is real. Like, I didn't even know we had a Jin. A Zen. Oh god, I just realized it's 1:30 in the morning, 1:40 in the morning. Damn. Going for the super late night stream. I just need to get Thorn Mails up and running. What's dinner? I didn't have dinner tonight. Who broke me? Who's got a... Oh, you do. I was like, who the hell broke me? I would tend to disagree with that because, like, if it's a reset day for him, then it does count. Because then that just means he has a burn day. The day doesn't count. I do not miss reset days. Like 100%, I hated reset days. No. The reset day is the day in which you switch yourself from a night shift to a day shift or a day shift to a night shift. So like back in the day when I used to do the Wednesday overnight into the Thursday. I got the teleport bot lane again. Nope. Yeah, day to night definitely is not as bad. Like if I have to choose, that's the way I would choose to go. But that's also like the reverse double. Like versus the double shift, the reverse double is like killer. Like the reverse double was just awful. I used to hate the like. Really, bro? Really? You're gonna go in on me like that? Oh, you got Black Cleaver too. Everyone's building a Black Cleaver. You get a Black Cleaver and you get a Black Cleaver. Alright, Thormail is up and running. Let's get Warmogs next. Usually stays up late, wakes up early. I think I need... Yeah, I need to get Warmogs first. But yeah, when I used to have to do the Wednesday overnight, I used to hate it. I used to despise the Wednesday overnight Friday morning shift, because like I would get off shift Thursday morning, and literally Friday would just be, or Thursday would just be me drooling in a pillow, you know, because I couldn't sleep. Jesus Christ. We need you to build tanky also, Zen. Or else you're just gonna get... If I'm getting obliterated going in, you're gonna get obliterated going in. That worked out well. What the hell was that? Yeah, I'm surprised I'm up this late, to be honest. Like, after a day of work, I'm usually just like, right around midnight, 1 o'clock, I'm like, ugh. But today I'm just like wide awake. Well, you promised your followers last night that tonight would be a late one. Yeah, and I wound up starting late because I got off a shift late. So... I'm not gonna say anything.
What is wrong with you?
Uh, 2200. Got to save this for the wave clear. That's their Baron. Okay. You might live through that. They have a jungle, we don't. Oh. Should have black shielded that. Oh man. Well, you... All right. 2200, almost there. Almost to the 2200. Then we'll get Frozen Heart next. Ah! So they have Elder. Shit, they are so dead. So dead. And ultra dead. I got enough for Warmogs. Let's go reset me. Alright, I'm reset. They're just rotating better than us. Oh, Zin's dead. More armor. Frozen heart. Am I really 80% 80 EP? Really? Oh. That's good for us. That is actually really good for us.
No dawn comes without darkness.
Clear this wave and then my stack is so low. Alright, let's go big. So I get my frozen heart. So next is, oh, I could have bought my pot off the bat. There we go. We won it somehow. Magic. Magic. We're gonna go with magic is why we won that one. Oh, whoop. Oh, let's see here. We're gonna give it to Morgana. Morgana. 1, 5, and 12. Holy shit. I mean, not bad damage. Could have been hella worse. Like 155% could have been worse. Thankfully not. Oh god. Do we want to do another one? It's 2 o'clock. All right, let's do an ARAM to end the night. Nice relaxing ARAM. Emphasis on relaxing. Allegedly. Allegedly relaxing. Of course, it's going to take forever to queue. Oh boy, I got all those skins now.
Neither the plains nor their depths could claim me.
Do I want to do that? Where's my Ezreal page? Yeah, that'll work. Speaking of pirates, I'm now playing a pirate. This is how you know this is going to be a super serial battle right now. Ah. Ah. A poor green screen. Poor green screen. We're gonna have to try and make it a happier green screen. I don't know how. I repositioned you in everything, and you're still not happy. Let's get... That's what I wanted. It's that corner right there. Every once in a while it'll show up. I can see it. I know, like if you look real good right here, see it? I'm gonna touch it. It's right there. I can notice it. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I can notice it. Hey, money. Money. I want the money. Give me the money. Give me the money. Hey, I got it. I did my job. Give me the money. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I don't know why I flashed there. I was so dead. Oh, I'm gonna do me? I get to do me? Wait, what? Yeah, I did it. I'm the best. I am the best. Oh, man. Eat some oranges, man. See? Pirate. He's eating oranges. See, notice it's oranges and not like grapefruit because they decided to reimagine the pirate. Sorry. I'm a bad human being. I don't know. I don't know. Let's ask the knowledgeable one. I think you should walk into the other room and be like, "Hey, would this work?" If anyone would know, it would be that man. Alright, so that's 20% cooldown right there. Let's get... Where is it at? Where's my static? Not static shiv. What the hell's the name of it? You into you into you. There we go. Biscuit. Biscuit. Damn. Hey, we're learning more history lessons today. I love when we get to have... You know what? Next stream will be a history lesson day. There's nothing but history lessons all day long. And that is when I will lose all the people who watch here. Is when I turn it into History Channel day. It's if it's interesting history told in an interesting way.
Well, a long time ago, there was this great man named Alexander the Great. And Alexander the Great was actually not so, great. He was actually kind of an a-hole. And he did some really a-hole-y things. I mean, like, he went about and he, would tell his men to get a bunch of women. And that he would then have his men line up the women, and then the person who picked out the hottest woman, Alexander the Great, would then pick that one, and then the person who found the one girl would then find another girl, the second hottest, and he got to choose him as a consolation prize. Yay!
Like that? Is that a good history? Or are we talking more like biblical, like, and then he was on the mountain looking down upon his sheep? Are we talking more biblical? Because I could do biblical too. The Ryan Wet Sheet story. I actually don't remember that one. See, this is why this medium is perfect for me. Because now I get to record shit, and then when I'm told, hey, you should do that joke you did so long ago, I could just go, yo, go back to the VOD. I love Shooter, aka Chelsea. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Most likely kill you in the morning.
Jody, you the best. You the best.
I'll let you know if those if the icons get approved. The second I know, I will let you know. Literally, I will be cheering as I call you on the phone, freaking the hell out. Well, no, if you highlight it or clip it, it doesn't get deleted. Only the main broadcast gets deleted. So as long as you clip or highlight the funny stories, well, then it will never go away. See how it works? Well, all right, go back to the clips. Oh, I should buy things. Death's Daughter, Fire at Will.
Won't you come and rescue me?
Oh god, the tale. That's not the tale of Alexander. That's just one aspect of him. Like literally, that's a true story about Alexander the Great. That he would literally tell his men to go find him a woman, and if you brought him the hottest chick, he would take that chick, and then you were allowed to choose the second runner-up, and you got to bed with that one. I mean, that's some consolation prize if you ask me. Like, congratulations, you the winner. Yes, he liked to name places after himself. But again, back to the original thing, a long time ago, where he pictured himself akin to Achilles, which is why he thought he was immortal, and he would do things like drink poison. Like, literally, he would drink poison because he thought he was immortal. Like, he did a lot of real shady, messed up things. This is true. But unfortunately, in the case of him, it's assumed that his consumption of the poisons is what weakened his body and led to his inevitable death. We need some actual critical strike chance now. What do we got? Let's get static shift. I honestly cannot, for the life of me, remember it. Like, I cannot remember the whole story. Like, I know the punchline. Yay, I did it. Oh shit, we got 30% crit rate now. Same here. Is the wool moist? Then naked I approach the sheep. Oh god. I'm glad, for some reason, I'm glad I do not remember this story. I'm quite glad not to remember this story now. Yo, so many coins. So many coins. Damn. I mean, I think we still kill them. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. We have not won yet. Alright, so that's now 60% crit. Cool. Let's get that. Screw it. Constant speaking, the head of Ryan lies beneath the soundproof. Oh shit! Yeah, okay. I remember the punch. I definitely remember the punchline. The punchline. It was sad that he was a punchline. Anyone who listens to the insane ramblings of the head, they suffer 1d4 wisdom damage. So, the long and the short of what MedTech's talking there is he used to have a friend. I say he because at no point have I claimed ownership over him. We have jokingly over the years have done this with many of people we have associated with, where we jokingly say, no, he was your friend, not my friend. Ryan is one of those people. And Ryan was... If you could close your eyes and picture a typical... Wow, Ryan's dead. Like the typical nerd guy. Like just close your eyes and you picture that, you know, like picture, if you've ever seen the movie Nerds, picture one of those characters. And the problem was, where most normal people know how to have like an actual conversation, where a good conversation is give and take, Ryan did not know how to have a good conversation. Ryan would just get into one of his, like, he would just start rambling and just keep going and going and going. And so people would sit there and like be lost in this like drivel. And so one day, MedTech came up with this ingenious magic item to put into an adventure at some point, which he called the Head of Ryan, that he would hide under a plate glass window. And the whole logic of it was, if you picked it up, everyone would take wisdom damage just hearing it babble on and on and on and on. But the true joke that came years later was that there's two mythical magic parts, which is the hand and eye of Vecna. And the joke was, you know, like if you take the hand of Vecna and you cut off your hand and you put a Vecna's hand on there, you would gain all this power. And if you carved your eye out and popped the eye in there, you got even more power. And if you had both of them, you like basically almost ascended to godhood. And so the joke became that he was going to convince someone to use the head of Ryan and cut off their own head to place the head of Ryan on him in order to gain all this wisdom and knowledge. But in actuality, when it would be complete and you'd cut off their head, they would just die, which was very fitting of those who tried to seek power from the head of Ryan. But that was Ryan. He was his friend. Oh my god. It's 75 assists, destroyed 25 towers as a team. Holy shit. Kill 2 dragons as a team, get 15 kills. Okay. Sure, we can do that. We do all these things, I guess, at some point. But that is not gonna be tonight. We are, or I am, I don't know about you guys, but I am quite tired. So I am gonna be going to the bed. A big shout out for everyone hanging out this evening. It is really appreciated, but unfortunately I have to bring a stream to a close. Close. We're well past when I normally stream, so I'm heading to bed. Let me just say this right now. A big shout out for all you guys. Anyone who's watching the VOD, anyone who's watching the channel, big shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome. You're the reason why I've decided to keep doing this every single day so far. For the last 1 year and 15 days right now. I still haven't made a decision if we're going to do the 2-year challenge or not. I'm definitely weighing the pros and cons of it before I make the official decision whether I'm going to upgrade to a 2-year challenge or not. But we are still active. We haven't missed any days. So if we decide to do it, we continue off and then do the countdown for another 360 some odd days. Other than that, I hope you guys will help me say thank you to some awesome people, as I always do every single night. Once again, you guys are the lifeblood, but I want to give some thank yous to some other pretty awesome people, and I hope you guys will help me do that. And so, where is my thingy, and thingy. Down below is a thank you from me to all of you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out this evening once again. The ending music is brought to you by Electromina. The name of the song is Summer Vibes. If you enjoy their music, make sure you look them up on Spotify or YouTube. Free to listen to, free to download. And if you enjoy their music, make sure you support the artist. Buy their music. They'll really appreciate it. They work their asses off. And the fact that they offer basically their entire catalog free is why I really do appreciate them, and I will support them forever. Also, make sure you support your local artists. Don't just go to Walmart or Costco or any other places like Sears and buy some copy pasta and throw it up on your wall. Go to your local artist. Tell them what you're looking for. Let them see where you're building the thing. They can make you a great artwork that you can put on your wall. that you can enjoy, and then you'll have something original, not some garbage ass copy pasta that everyone else has. Support your local artists, they're badasses. Also, a big shout out to Floxes, Fallen Snow, X Cremble, Jaws 577, It's Too Late Now, and Daniel 00077. Thank you guys so much for the host throughout the stream. It's really appreciated. And also a shout out to The Modern Mom. Thank you so much for the retweet and like. And this is for all of you guys.
Jody, you the best. You the best.
And finally, a big shout out to the Bully Free Twitch Network. The Bully Free Twitch Network is channels much like my own, where you can go and enjoy yourself, not have to worry about ass goblins ruining your fun, because that's how they have fun. If those are channels that you enjoy, make sure you look for the hashtag Bully Free Twitch on Twitter. Give some love and tell them I sent you. Why is there a black line underneath me? Oh, I'll have to figure it out. But guys, if you're going to be going to bed much like me, sleep well and sweet dreams. But if you're going to be staying up and playing some more games, whether it's League of Legends, Monster Hunter, Hero Song, Kerbal Space Program, Spider-Man, Minecraft, Rust, WildStar, World of Warcraft, The Elder Scrolls, Binding of Isaac, or any other games that are out there, have fun. Because at the end of the day, it's a game. And that's what it's all about. And with that, I'm going to bring episode 307.
Wait. Can I do this?
I didn't even finish my speech.
But I want to do the thing.
If you want to do the thing. Can I finish it, though?
Can I do it?
If it'll make you happy.
Okay. And with that, we're going to bring episode 379. Isn't there supposed to be an Iliad first? To a close. And with that, have a great rest of your evening, everyone. Button?
Okay, alright. Now you say the next thing.
I feel so weird.
I know, right?
Why wasn't I invited to this?
Oh, God, not this again. Please just end it.
But I wanted to be invited.
I'm too tired for the two of you.
But it was my turn.
Save me. Button.